Hello everyone, I am back today with the box opening I talked to you about, and this is going to be my box opening for my porcelain doll, and I'm going to transform him into a frozen Charlie doll. And I explained on the previous video, what that was. A frozen Charlotte doll is basically a tiny 2-inch doll that was made after a story about a young woman that froze to death when she was on a sleigh on her way to a ball. So anyway, I'll be coming back on and reading that poem that was about that incident. And these were Victorian dolls. These Victorian dolls were made, and they became known as frozen Charlotte dolls. But this is a not a Victorian era doll. It's just a porcelain doll, but I'm going to paint him, add some paint, different paint techniques to him, so that he can be a frozen Charlie doll. So I will start with the box opening. Here is the box, and here's a little note that the seller sent me. It says, "Thank you for your business, April." And here's the blanket that he comes with. And keep in mind, this is not a reborn doll, so he does not come with a bunch of extras and things like that. It's a pretty blanket that he came with. I'm going to put this over. He came with a knitted, and it's the size of a baby blanket. Look, and it has a little, these details here. It's a nice size baby blanket with the blue squares. It's really close. It's nicely knitted. I think it's knitted. Y'all have to let me know if y'all that knit or crochet. I think it looks like knitting to me. So in the boxes, she packed him well. A bunch of packing pads here and bubbles. So I'm going to lift him out. Bear with me, please. Oh. So I cannot tell. I think this is his head, so I think I might have him upside down. Bear with me, I am holding the camera with one hand, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, she did tape him. So, here we go. And it's an interesting story, the frozen Charlie and the frozen Charlotte dolls. So if you didn't see that previous video, please go back and watch that, and I'll tell the story of them. They're basically dolls that were made in the Victorian era. Tiny porcelain dolls, and children sometimes would play in the bath with them. And they were also known as penny dolls, because this is not going to be too easy with one hand, but I am going to do it. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to break him. He is porcelain. He's a full body porcelain. So I'm working here with that. And the dolls were actually created first. And they're about 2 inches tall, little white porcelain dolls. And then, looks like I'm getting into him here. And he's not covered, he's just, he's nicely, she's packed him really nicely so that he will not break. And I got a really good price for him. He's not a traditional frozen Charlie, but he is porcelain. So I'm going to transform him into that, and I'm going to paint him more pale white, and I'm going to try to give the cracked effect. I believe this is his feet right here. So what I'm going to try to do, he had a cute outfit on too. Let's see if I can roll him. I'm trying to be really careful. I do not want to break this little guy. He's really cute. He's painted really nice. I have done some work painting with air dry paint, so that's what I'll be using to paint him. I mostly paint reborn dolls, and I have painted my first silicone. So you'll get to see him before I transform him, which is going to be cool. Hopefully you'll be able to see a difference. I'm just trying to get this off. Here comes his little face. Here we go. It's working. Oh, and he has like almost squinty eyes. Here we go. Oh, there he is. There. Look how cute. And he's 16 inches. He's a good sized baby for a porcelain. See, look at his little face. I love those eyes. They're almost like... He's got blue eyes. He's got lashes. He's squinting. See? His blue eyes. And he's painted pretty nicely, for, especially for a porcelain doll. He's got brown hair. He's full body. Let's see if I can just pull these off. I do not want to break him. So let's see. They really come right off. Awesome. And the seller will probably never see this video, but if she happens to, I'd like to say she packed him very nicely. And he's not damaged or broken at all. So there he is. There's little Charlie. He's not frozen Charlie yet because he's not pale. I mean, he's more of a regular skin tone. He doesn't have the cracks on him. He's a handsome little fella. I got a wonderful price on him. Let's see. I don't think his head turns. Let's see. This one, look at his little toes. He's got nice booties on. Knit booties. I think these might be crocheted. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to break his little foots. This one's on tighter. So we're going to go to get, there it goes. See his little feet? He's detailed for a porcelain doll. See his little feet? There's one foot. He's got these toes curled down. He's wearing like a little jumper. And I'm going to try to flip him. He's got buttons up his back. I was going to try to show you. No, he doesn't have a diaper on, and he is anatomically correct. So, oh, he has a onesie on. Looks like, I think he has a onesie under this. And that is my son's friend banging on the door to go play. My son has a little girlfriend, and she's so cute. Here we go. I'm covering his little private parts. Excuse the noise, please. I always seem to have to make a video of people or things come up and are loud. Oh, good, not showing his little stuff. So I'm trying, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the camera away for a minute. I'm actually going to put his little booty, I put his little booty over his private parts. So here's his chest. There's his chest, and see his little belly button? He's got a longer like belly button, like it's just been cut almost. This is his leg. Sorry if y'all hear my son screaming in the background. He's trying to get ready to go outside. There's his arm, and his arms are jointed, it looks like. Yeah, you can, his limbs are jointed, so you can move them up and down carefully. So he moves it. I just love his little face. He's got the prettiest blue eyes. They're not really coming up, but he's got lashes here. And I'm going to flip him and show you his back and cover his hiney, because I know they're not being so great on the cover. Oh, well, we'd have to cover everything here. I'll show you his back. There's his back. I said he's painted nicely. And I'll show you the back of his head. He is signed and things. It says by Jenny Lee. Right here, it's like actually not just signed, but it's carved into the 1999. And it says, I can't read the other stuff right now, but it is his sculpt, I believe. So I'm going to flip him over, and I'm going to cover his stuff up because he's showing his naked parts. Oh, okay. Do not want to get flagged by... Okay. There we go. Oh, sorry, that's my husband talking now. They're talking so loud. So there he is, my little frozen Charlie doll. And I'll be back on with him, and I'll show him in a diaper. That'll be a lot easier. He doesn't have a diaper on. So I'll put a little diaper on him, and I will show y'all more of his details. I think he's a beautiful little doll, little porcelain doll. He's very detailed for a porcelain doll. So I just want to come on and show y'all that. And I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. That's my husband and son and his friend being loud. So I just wanted to show you him. And I waited. He came at the very last minute, like 6:30, and our mail only delivers till 7. So I will be transforming him into a frozen Charlie doll. Maybe putting cracks on him, look like he's, porcelain is cracking, and his maybe lighten his skin a little bit. So there you go. I just wanted to show you him. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you all are blessed. I'll be back with him, like I said, soon in a diaper, so you can see his details without me having to worry about covering up his parts. And I do appreciate y'all, and I thank y'all for being here with me for my box opening. So I'll talk to y'all soon, and I hope y'all are blessed and your family's blessed, and you're in my thoughts and in my prayers.